Hi, Ola. How are you? It's cold here. It got down 9 degrees. 9 degrees is like the Arctic. We might as well be in Greenland. And there's really not much else to do but do my nails, which I need done, and I haven't done them yet today or for a few weeks. I kind of took a break, but I got one of these kits, a Young Nails Professional Hard Gel Kit. Comes in this lovely box, and what comes in it is first these nail files, which I love. I love their nail files. So this is a 180. It's a very kind of a gritty buffer. It's very cushy. It has that on both sides. I don't know anything about the 180, but there is another 180, which is right here, and it's got a harder top. It's got a harder grit. This part right here on the back is the same as this. They are quite thick. And then the 240, it is quite thick on the back, but it has the hard file on the top front. This is a 150. It has both sides are 150, and it's a thinner type file. And this is a 100 with the grit on both sides and a thinner file. So they give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with this kit. They will give you this little pack of wipes. They're lint free, which is surprising. Some of these are coming off, not sure why. They're a little bit thicker, and I'm used to using something a little thinner. This takes up just a little bit more product. I'm used to using these. They're on Amazon. I'm sure a lot of you guys use these, but they're thinner. They take less product, but they both have different, they both kind of do different things. This has like if you're taking off your polish and you're rubbing, this is going to give you a little more friction than that. And so next, the brush. This is a nice Pro Gel Sculptor brush. It's got a gunmetal handle, and the end is, the brush is pretty thin. It's quite nice. There we go. So then they have included the XL quarter well tips, and this is the natural collar. They're very sturdy, but they have some flex to them. There's a line here that you can, it will guide you and tell you where to put the tip on your nail. These are still so sturdy, but if you would hit it, it's going to give a little bit of give, so you don't tear your nail bed off. The other pack is clear. It's a very nice clear, it's got that very lovely clear nail. Okay, there's that. And then you'll get a pack of forms. There's quite a few in here. It doesn't look like much, but there's quite a few. I can't remember what the count was, but there's quite a bit. So you definitely could get at least 3, maybe 5 sets out of that, maybe. Okay, and then they include an 8-ounce container of Swipe. It is a nail cleanser, and to rub your tacky layer off, they included this brush and this pump that goes inside. So you would pump this, and you get some on your brush, and you would brush it out, brush the particles out of your nail bed, cleanse it anytime you need, wipe off the extra gel. Then the protein bond is included. It's a quarter of an ounce. It's 0.25 ounces, which is 7.5 milliliters. Protein bond, it's non-acid adhesion. I think companies are straying away from the acidy primers and bonds. This will provide you a tacky layer, so your next layer will go on well. If you do not want to add this protein bond to your nail, if you were to put on tips until after you put your tip on, you do not want to put this glue here over top of protein bond. It will not work. This also falls over quite often and very easily. It's just small, and there's something about it that makes it fall over. I've dumped a bottle twice. So you want to stick this inside something to hold it while you're working with it. The brush on nail glue, it's 0.5 ounces, and it's actually quite a bit. And this is very strong stuff. You want to wipe your around the top off and your brush before you put it back in, because it will glue shut. This is the Ultimate Finish gel. It's a high gloss. It's 10 milliliters, 0.34 ounces. It is I believe it is a non tacky, no white top coat. And you want to cure this for a full 60 seconds or 2 minutes, because it gives you a better shine the longer you cure it. Of course, you don't want to over cure it, but then they include an ounce, 30 milliliters of Young Nails rose oil. It is a very good cuticle oil. You can apply it, and a few minutes later it's gone. It's because it soaks up into your skin so well. You can add more and just keep hydrating as well as you can. I try to use a little, a little bit goes a really long way. And I usually try to rub it up on my hand, and I'll even give my neck a pat just to make it smell good, because it smells so good. My daughter said this reminded her of the smell of my grandmother's bathroom and my grandmother, and she's right, it does. And so here is the gels. This consistency is more runny than this consistency. So the base gel, the build gel, and the flex gel they're more self-leveling. So this is self-leveling, non-leveling, self-leveling. The base, as hopefully you can see, is got a runny consistency. So it runs a little bit, and you can flash each hand or each nail as you go along. And then this is the build. It does also have a little bit of a runny type texture. And flex. This is also got a little bit less of a runny consistency, but still very self-leveling. So you want to, do your base first, of course, and then you can use these, or you can use these. And the concealer, pink, you can pillow this onto your nail, and that's what they call it, pillowing. This doesn't move, and this was probably put in there like this. That's why it's odd shaped, but it doesn't move. You can go like that, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's a pretty pink. And then the white is there's a white sculpture gel, and then there's a snow white, I believe. Here's the clear. It's not going to move. No moving. And what's good about the self-leveling flex and build is that you can mix glitter with this, and it makes a very, very, very pretty gel to put on your nail. And I'm really excited to actually mix my glitter with one of these because it's very pretty. And so if you go to in your box and you go to the site and you would buy one of these, you would get this in here, and then you scan this, and it'll take you directly to the video where you can learn how to do all of this. I have not yet done this with any hard gel yet, and I'm really excited to work with it. I was a little scared, a little intimidated first, but I'll be okay. And I will practice first, definitely. And one good advice would be to not go straight out and buy a nail drill and just start practicing on yourself with that thing, because you will tear your nails up. I am one good example of that. You do not want to do that. So definitely get a practice hand. I wouldn't, I think all the practice hands are sort of maybe the same, and I think they just slap their names on, you know, like a $50 one versus a $10 one. I believe, you know, some of these companies have the exact same product. They just put a different name on it. Exactly like the lamps. You'll see these lamps and they all sort of look the same, but they have a different name on them. And I'm pretty sure they're the exact same lamp. And they all have different prices, ranging from $500 to, you know, $30. So I would invest in, you know, one that's at least $100, because you know you can't go wrong with, you know, one of those. So the cheaper ones may not cure well, and you know, you're not gonna waste your money doing that anyway if you have to go out and buy another one. So this is the gel kit, and I hope that I at least taught you a little bit of something in this video. Thank you for watching.